Well, it's not in effect. If you know, I mean, nobody's following it. You know, the thing was supposed to be what the people had said was this whole thing about residency would have applied even to those who were native people and coming from somewhere for 25 years. You don't know who they are. You know, you're sure you're going home. You have a band number, but to be gonna Wagerano, like Jesse, in this a way, to me, he's not considered a member of our community anymore. I mean, the council doesn't. He's not gonna Wagerano. You know, he's gonna Yagehaga, maybe Mohawk if he is, but he's certainly going home. But these people need to say residency, where you're going to live, who you're going to live with, you know, all of those things. It's always a question. It was supposed to be really separate from membership. And we even had this discussed talking about, well, okay, membership's one thing, but residency is a totally different department because it's a whole different kind of thing. It doesn't, you don't automatically get residency when you become a member of the community or are a member of the community. That's the way the thinking was going a little bit.
Some of the arguments that the Mohawk Council is saying is, well, you know, they know that they're not supposed to have somebody non-native here. You know, your parents growing up say, you know, you have to stay within your community or culture. And it goes without saying, it's probably, I don't think that every family may say that, but yeah, a lot of people do say that. But how does that play out though? And you know, I think the generations now are a lot different and the individuals than they were when I was growing up and you were growing up. They were a little more, I think, open, but be quieter. Now I think that obviously people have a lot more to say, but if you look at the younger generation, it's sort of just an open freeness. It's, you know, they're saying that, well, the vision that they have for the community is to be all, you know, Kanyageha in Mohawk, and everybody speaking Mohawk in 20 years from now, and that's great, you know. And some of the individuals in the community shouldn't be here or not. So do we do background checks on them when they come here? We talked about individuals, non-natives, having businesses in the community, and some of the situations. I mean, recently we had one where you know, a situation happened in regards to a gambling or betting situation. But I brought up the situation that, yeah, you're right. You know, we don't do that, and there's a lot of non-natives coming to our community and making millions of dollars off them. MIT does it.
Yep.
Every single day.
Yep.
So that pretty squashed that.
Yep.
That way of thinking. But that's what we do. How far do we go with this? Because that entity is 99% non-native that's benefiting from our.
Yeah.
So don't use the benefit. Somebody coming in here using the benefit
Taking advantage
in the community.
of our people.
Yeah, you know, don't accuse. I mean, you don't take these 26 people and throw them in the same boat as that. But in some respects, it is. But how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the big picture? Because there is. You can't take 26 people and say, get out. Well, you can. But I mean, what's next and how is that going to progress? And does it become a witch hunt after that? You know, when do we start burning the crosses? And people, I think that's where the uneasiness becomes, like you had mentioned earlier. Who's next?
Right.
And how much division in the community is it going to be?
Yeah, it's certainly not a feel-good thing.
No, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come and address some more of those same ideas, and we'll be back right after these messages.